Kids, y'all ready to get this thing started? We're gonna go out there and we're gonna show the world what we got together. It's gonna take all of us, but we got it. Are you ready? Cause I'm ready. Bring it in. Let's get it started. 1, 2, 3. And the bass keeps running.
Good afternoon, YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the beginning of our epic voyage. This will be the last time we touch this water for the next 10 days, yet we'll be staring at it.
Over there, right over there.
Yep, we'll be on top. Oh, I don't know how to zoom. Oh well. It's back there, those mountains back there, that's where we're gonna be. All the way around.
All the way around.
It's called the Tahoe Rim Trail.
We're gonna get something to eat, and then we're gonna be on the trail.
Yep, it's on. We will see you at the trailhead. Trailhead.
We're at the trailhead.
It's on.
It's on.
165 miles to go.
He's excited.
11 miles to go today, and keep in mind that he drove 10 hours and I worked 10 hours, so it's gonna be interesting. We're going from 6,000 feet to, I think it's about 8,000 feet, so we got 2,000 foot.
You didn't have to remind me of that.
Oh yeah, well, you get used to it. But it's on, and we'll be recording, and we'll try to post as often as possible. All right, till later. It's done, slowly but surely. It is absolutely stunning.
Let's get into it. Get stupid. Get it started. Get it started. Get it started. Let's 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 get it started. And running and running. Let's get it. What? I said now. Let's get it. What? I said now. Let's get it. What? I said now. Let's get ill, that's the deal. At the gate, I will bring the bud top drill. Yo, lose your mind, this is the time. Y'all test this drill just to bang your spine. Just bob your head like you're playing grade D. Down in the key or in your Bentley. Get messy, loud and sick. Y'all mount past slow-mo in another head trip. Come in now, do not correct it. Let's get ignorant, let's get hectic. Everybody, let's get into it. Get stupid, get it started. Get it started, get it started. Let's 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 get it. What? Yeah, I said now. Let's get it. What? Yeah, I said now. Let's get it. What? Yeah, I said now. Running and running.
You want fries with that?
Yeah, I believe that's Alpine Meadows. And y'all have watched me hike a trail out of there a couple times. Guys and gals, first break. We've been climbing up and up and up and up and up and up. It's been awesome though. Yeah, a lot of switching back and
The guy who made the trail was drunk. We didn't figure that out.
they have done a freaking fantastic job on it though, dude. It's been graded very nicely, and we're doing well. I want to say we're getting all your comments, and a lot of you guys are making us laugh our asses off. It's good shit. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Well, like I said, we'll try to post as often as we can. I got internet now, so here comes this one.
Oh, geez.
And thanks all you guys for watching. It's awesome. And
It's party time.
there's our view. And Lake Tahoe's back there, but they fires in the area, so it kind of sucks. Good morning, guys and gals. Morning of day 2. So we got about a 15-miler ahead of us today. It's just about breakfast time. It's going good, going real good. Been having a blast, seeing a lot of stuff. And whatnot. I'm still getting up though, so I'll have some coffee and maybe I'll shoot some more video later. So there's always issues and things to be learned on trips like this, and I'll tell you a little bit about day 1. We didn't go to bed till 3 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at 2:45.
It hurt.
He woke up at about 2:30, so we were up all night. And another thing is the GPS unit that I use likes to go by line of sight. So you think you're making a ton of good time, and then all of a sudden you come to find out that
0.9 miles.
yeah, 0.9 miles went for about 3 or 4. And improvise, adapt, and overcome. It's going well. The other thing was water. I knew it'd be an issue, but I didn't think it'd be as bad. And that stopped us from stopping early last night because we didn't have water. So until we found a water source, you were kind of hosed. Today though, lesson learned, we both added on 3 liters, which also adds a lot of weight. And we're rolling with it.
Lake.
And I'm gonna turn this off. Just wanted to give you an update on that, and I'm gonna show you this lake. Watson Lake. This place is beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Harris is checking out animal print. The signs of snow and one beautiful meadow. Pretty stellar. What do you got to say about it?
It's sexy.
There you go. So YouTube, we completed the first segment, or official segment I should say. This will be the section we're doing next to Tahoe Meadows. And you can see that's right there. So on to the next one. We're rocking it out. Hasn't been as easy as one might think. And you better bring some damn water. We are officially hiker trash at this point.
Hiker trash?
We are hiker trash.
Oh.
This would be what one of our stops looks like, and it's usually dictated by something. One thing that we have found on this trail, and you see this not so great looking one, yeah, is that there is no damn water around. And I've never had this problem before, so it's been quite interesting. Everywhere I go, there's usually a creek or something. And yeah, this is basically what we had to resort to. And this is after 15 miles, so it's pretty good.
That's awesome. Guys, what's up? We're just doing one of the last hills.
We were just saying that we never show when we're actually working hard at this, and
Damn.
dude, we got up and down 1,000, 2,000 feet like 3 times a day. It's like, I'm not complaining, it's fun, but wow.
We've been running short on water, so
The water's been
we're each
real.
carrying 7?
No, I've got
6
you've got 6 and I've got 5.
liters of water.
Yep, and we gotta do that all day. There is no water. We had to take it out of a mud puddle practically.
Yeah. You know how heavy water is?
It's heavy, 8.5 pounds per gallon.
Yes.
I know, we did liters and gallons. Now that's for all our friends out there, different countries.
Yeah. We're
Yeah.
still humping it though.
We're doing it. We're actually gonna get into camp at a decent hour and try to get a good night's sleep. And then we'll see what we can do, because tomorrow,
We just stopped at this
Yeah.
epic spot. Let me get over here. Just a beautiful mellow meadow. A bunch of flowers.
he's got slurred speech due to endorphins.
I get slurred speech because my ass has been kicked. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later.
Good morning. Be hike 3 for us. Going to Mount Rose Campground. Just packed up everything. I'm sure I'll deposit some pictures in here later.
Bitch.
Whoa. He's still alive.
Barely.
Moving like a little bitch, but he's still alive.
But I'm still moving.
And then we got this badass view last night. That was just epic. So at any rate, we're gonna get moving. We got 13 miles. Bust it off real quick, and then our mileage is gonna start increasing as we go down the quote-unquote easier sections. We'll see. Guys and gals, according to my GPS, there is no sign because they're not very nice that way, but I knew that ahead of time. We are in Nevada, so we're not in California anymore. Never walked across it before. It's quite interesting. You got anything to say about it?
Fucking hurts.
One foot in front of the other. Another day, another obstacle starts. Keeps things interesting. All right. You could tell me where the trail is. Because at this point, we're gonna make our own. And we're supposed to be going somewhat in that direction where that
We're like Lewis and fucking Clark.
yeah, that direction where there's probably about a 6-8 foot snow pile. So yeah, we'll get it figured out, I guess.
There's a McNary in the wild. awesome.
Snow on the ground, but it's about 90 degrees a lot of the times up here. It tends to help immensely, just saying.
Oh, you mean you fall on your ass? Got a couple photos of it. Fucking cold?
Fucking awesome.
Jesus.
Alright, that's enough of that shit.
You humongous snowbank. And trails over there. Somewhere. When you get into snow, you can't take the trail anymore, so it drifts. We are trying to get over there. There's a road, but it's too steep over there, too steep right here. That's pretty steep. Still got a lot of snow. There's a JMAC. And that's where we came from. Up here and over there and around and down. We had crossed a whole bunch of drifts just getting here. So stay tuned.
chocolate chip peanut crunch.
And we came from up there because we couldn't get over. We did find. So now we should be able to rock and roll, but you know, knock on wood.
There, guys and gals, we have concluded our trip for now. I'm gonna go back and do, basically I took all my time off, so I want the ability to do the whole thing, but I'm gonna go back and do segment by segment every couple weeks until I complete it. So every 2 to 3 weeks I'll probably go out and hike off 2 sections at a time. It's been an adventure.
Been fun.
We've been looking at the pictures and stuff and figuring out how we were going to do this video, and just collected so much good stuff. It was a blast. The snow just got to be ridiculous. It wasn't everywhere, but where it was in piles, like anywhere between like 4 and 12 feet deep, something like that. And the main problem is it was slowing us down to where you were only getting like half the distance of what we intended to get that day.
Well, it was really slushy in the sun, and then it would just rock at ice in the shade, so you're either slipping all over the place or you're sinking.
Yeah, and it was also kind of dangerous. We both did fall once. I took a tumble into a tree hole, and he actually, there's be some footage of that in here.
I tried to slide down the mountainside.
Yeah, and he took a little spill on a pretty steep grade, and that kind of brings things to reality. You get away with it most of the time. There's probably 100 times I felt like I was going to slip, but it's a safety thing.
It also kills our feet because literally the slush was kind of a hard wet snow, so we had to kick in to make a foothold big enough to actually hold us, or we'd just slide down. So it was just murder on our ankles, and it was rough.
Yeah, about it's all a time thing. For the last couple days we were ended up backing up more and more, so that it was cutting into the being able to finish anyways. And then the other thing,
you talked to the hiker. He talked to the ranger before he came up, and Desolation was pretty much impassable. They had, what did he say? It was 6 foot deep
6 foot creek crossings, which is no go. I'm not doing that, even with the equipment.
Heavy runoff.
Yeah, it was, and so you get a lot of marshy areas. You get a lot of.
Well, he said the rangers haven't gone into Desolation or Mount Rose yet. They had snowshoers in Mount Rose, but the rangers haven't got there yet.
Yeah, we didn't see. Once we got into the wilderness area, we saw one couple, I think, the entire time. They were on snowshoes. Yeah, another $1,000 in equipment in another week or so, it would have worked. But so we found out from that hiker we weren't going to be able to get through Desolation, and then we still had a Frio Peak to go through down at South Lake.
Oh yeah.
And I have this distinct feeling just by the pictures and what we were staring at it the whole time that we were going to run into the same situation there as well. So we opted out, but we also paid for it.
When we called it, actually, because we had to bushwhack off or up the side of the mountain, and then down the side of the mountain.
No trail. It's just
no trail at all. Just trying not to fall on our butt going down a big snow mountain.
Yep.
We got out of that, got all the way down to where the road is, where it's supposed to start again on the other side of the road. We picked up the trail.
Yep.
Went about 100 feet, and like, was it 4 or 5 foot snow berms?
Snow drifts even in the valley, so it was like.
And we could not find the trail. Beat our life. It's we spent more time trying to find the trail.
Yeah, and we had GPS, and believe it or not, at that point, maps better because the GPS, they put a trail into an area. They've designed it for that. When the snow goes over it, it's just that whole thing's gone. Now you got to create your own, and with a whole bunch of technicals and stuff to go through. But
map did save our butt.
Yeah, maps don't ever just have GPS. That's not a wise idea. But man, what an adventure. I can't wait to continue on with it.
it's a really, really challenging trail.
Yeah.
Like the first day, it was what, 6 miles uphill.
Yep. No water too, all the way to Watson Lake. There was no water at all. So that was also an issue the first 2 days. We second day we both took. He had 6 liters and I had like 5.
Yep.
And we still ran short and ended up having to find a small kind of basically a trickle of water coming down a canyon, and that was all that we saw the entire time. So if you do this trip, you better plan to take lots of water. And if you're like me, I get dehydrated real easy. I have to drink a lot of water.
Yeah.
And just be careful of that. And the snow stuff, get some snowshoes.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid of heights either. It's a long way down on some of those. I was looking at it, it's like, boy, we'd reach speeds like 40 miles an hour before we hit those trees like 2,000 feet down there. But I mean, you can't get scenery like that just by driving somewhere.
Definitely not.
And we also did, when we chose to come off permanently, and basically what had happened is we came through all that and we got to where we wanted to go, and we ran into the same thing, and it's like, this isn't going to work. But we walked all the way down from Mount Rose to Incline Village on the roadside the entire time. Took it like men. Took the walk of shame down and did it proudly.
Yeah, when we got stuck in the snow and we finally made it to Mud Lake, the video of where he jumping in the water, we said, okay, we got to sit here and actually make a camp, get out the map, figure out how we're going to get from A to B because all the snow drifts. You got to realize that it was really pretty chilly up there
at night, and then the day it was hot, so it was kind of
and neither one of us were geared for cold weather. You had your coat.
I was down to, I could go to freezing with my equipment. You were down to about 40 degrees with your equipment.
Yeah, because I had my bag and my air mattress. I didn't have my coat, my tarp. All that stuff was in my resupply bag because we figured that we were going to catch the snow down
in
south.
Desolation, yeah.
So yeah, it was a kind of a think for all, and I'll run through how me and him figured out how to keep me warm that night.
Yeah, he had emergency blankets.
I had 2 emergency blankets, and we rigged something up. Worked pretty good actually.
And then in the daytime too, you wouldn't walk 300 yards and you start sweating.
Yeah.
It was kind of funny because every morning I'd wake up and I'd be like, oh man, this is going to suck when I get up. And it wouldn't feel too bad. If we get all our stuff ready, you put the pack on and you start walking. And for the first probably quarter mile, it's like everything's thinking like, are you crazy in your body? It's kind of an interesting experience. And then your muscles will kind of warm up and you're ready to roll. But
every morning he'd wake up and go, you know what? I feel pretty good this morning. I'd be like, screw you.
Yeah, I felt great. But just
there was a couple times we started out where, it's like I want to cry. It hurt bad.
You gotta love it, or it's not worth doing.
You definitely need to like hiking and have the mental of I'm going to push on even though it hurts. Because I mean, I know a lot of videos are saying doing 20 miles a day. Doing 20 miles a day, and if you want to enjoy that and have a good time, I would not do. I'd do like 10.
If you really wanted to have a good time, thoroughly enjoy the experience, not have to rush, I would say do 10 miles a day.
Yeah.
And call it, and you'd have a lot of time to sit in a nice spot, find a nice spot.
We had a couple epic campsites.
So that's kind of some tips for everybody we've thrown in here right there is, shorter distances, enjoy it.
Because we were trying to actually get our distances down and catch up after all the stuff we were going through. And we walked by some gorgeous spots. Been a good campsite, but we're
pressed for time. It's always a time thing. And
it was good though.
I know he'd do it. He's got to go back to Idaho, and that's a long drive. You can't come back like 6 times to do this again. So I'm gonna do it.
That's gonna be my excuse, anyways.
My dad might join me on Desolation. We'll see. I got a repurchase permit, so that's going to be a tricky section this time of year. People are booking them up pretty good. But I'll figure something out.
Oh, that's why you have to get a permit.
Yeah, you got to get permit, overnight permits for Desolation Wilderness. And I think I will kind of cut the mileage down. You know, take my own advice and just go as far as I think I can go in 3 to 4 days, which is what I usually get off. So
yeah,
that'll work out good.
He's a hell of a hiker. He can
Thank
move.
you.
He can frickin' move.
I love it though. It's an addiction for me. I like everything about it. But yeah, we just wanted to kind of sum up the video. That's something.
What?
All the people that commented, you know, we didn't have.
Oh.
We read them all, and you guys had us rolling a lot, and I mean,
we had our shit on airplane mode to try to save batteries.
Yeah.
Because we were moving so fast, we couldn't put a solar charger up half the time. So we had our stuff on airplane mode. We would try to post and look real quick, and then put them back on airplane mode. So we saw all the comments. We're trying to get caught up on them now.
They were hilarious.
It was.
And Boontar and Phil did a lot of like little animations to some of our pictures.
Yeah.
They were funny. I just laughed. I saw some of those. Great editing.
Oh yeah.
My wife just dug the Star Wars one that Boontar did. She wants to get that one framed. And but thank you for that. Thank you all of you for following. I'm gonna continue on, so just keep in touch.
Yeah.
But we really appreciate you guys following along. It was fun. It was a fun experience. You'd be able to turn on the phone and see all these people that are watching you progress. It was very neat, very appreciative.
Oh yeah, it proves that anybody can get out there and do something.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You got the mind, frame of mind. Doesn't matter what's wrong with you. Get out there and do something.
Do something. It's totally worth it. We are not done. We're gonna go do some local mountain stuff, and around here, places that I know are clear of snow, and maybe take a paddle, something like that. Yep. So there'll be other things coming, and
we just did his stuff. Now we're gonna do my stuff.
There you go. Pretty much. But I think that about wraps it. My wife's telling me it's breakfast time. And,
yes.
Boy, a real breakfast is gonna taste really good.
Telling you, hospitality out just crazy. We got here and it's like I had beer sitting in front of me and ice mugs, and this family is wonderful.
Well,
it's my second family.
And the feeling's mutual. I mean, we've known each other years and years now, and done a lot of cool things. But,
when people say that internet friendship is bullshit because you really don't know them, this is real friendship.
Yeah,
they're full of shit.
Yeah, and we do more than just internet. We've done all kinds of things. It's always been fun. But breakfast time?
Breakfast time.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Till the next episode. Take care.
Fucking cold?
Fucking awesome.